Gosh, hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Carey Lee. This is Into the 1717, and I have a message for you. So, this is a timeless reading. I am filming this on Friday, November 8th. This is going to post for Saturday. So, I hope that you're pulling up on your Saturday morning with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and you're ready to dive in. So, what's coming through right now? Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. I like this for you coming in on a weekend. It's really interesting. I don't know if maybe I'm speaking to some Tauruses out there, but Taurus had this card pop up in their zodiac reading for November. You might want to check out Taurus's reading, even if you're not a Taurus in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. There may be some messages in there for you regarding that reading, but ultimately what this is about is give yourself permission to get some rest. And that doesn't just mean taking a nap. It means restful activities. Like if you're near a water source, heading out to the lake or the river or the beach. If you're in the colder weathers, bundle up and go for a nice, long walk. Maybe grab a blanket and a book and a mug of cocoa or something. And it's anything that brings you comfort, anything that gets you into a quiet state where you're not having to talk, you're not having to do anything. Anything that, it's like I feel like spirit just wants you to do something where you can relax and just really sink into your body and get out of your head. I feel like a bunch of you have been up in your head. We'll get more information when we go, into the tarot, but you can see that this picture here is showing this little hammock scene with the pillows and the book and the tea, and it's right by the ocean. Water represents the cups in the tarot. Water represents the element of water. I mean, duh, right? What am I saying here? It's about emotions and feelings. And I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to get that rest. There's some insights that want to come through. And the only way to do that is when we're rested and we're able to get out of our heads and into our hearts. So without further ado, darling, Spirit, what does this beautiful, beautiful collective want to know? What do the viewers of this collective want to know regarding watching clouds? The Knight of Wands. This is your energy right now, moving fast. By the way, as I'm laying out the initial spread, this is a timeless reading, so that means that I'm tapping into the collective energies. I'm tapping into multiple archetypes, and that also means that, I love it when Spirit just dumps out the whole spread pretty much. Take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, because I'm tapping into multiple energy threads, multiple storylines, and not everything may resonate. You know what I mean? We just don't want you to make it fit. Okay, last two cards, and then the bottom. Spirit, please and thank you. Oh, sweet. So I'm going to go with this. Okay. All right, just give me a second. Ooh, interesting. Let me just take a little gander here at the energy, take a little sipsy poo. What's the time we got on here? 3. Okay. So the spread that I'm doing right now is called a horseshoe spread. And so it's giving me kind of like what's been going on in the recent past. So I'm thinking the recent past is within the last 30 days and what's happening right now in the present, and then what's coming in the next 30 days. Don't take that verbatim though. Again, it may be more or less. So interesting here. Okay. So, all right. I'm not going to josh. I'm picking up on energies of romance. Just gonna say, okay. I'm picking up on energies of romance. I feel like I'm picking up on you. For some of you, definitely romance. The Knight of Wands, your energy collective. Maybe you identify as Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Doesn't have to be. I feel like fast movement, fire is the fast moving energy. I'm hearing some of you recently traveled. You recently traveled in the past. Some of you have also recently relocated. Just in time for the holidays, just came through. Okay, so in the past, I feel like I'm picking up on multiple threads again. It's almost like, okay, I've got the 5 of Cups in the recent past. I feel like something happened with you and somebody else. For some of you, like romantic wise. And for others of you, this is about you were sad about having to leave that destination or having to leave where you relocated from. So there's like a lot of sadness in it. But I feel like once you actually got to where you were going, like whether it was coming back home, whether it was coming back home to yourself, for some of you, like this relationship ended, the first relationship. I feel like I'm going to pick up on 2 relationships here. Okay, so yeah, it's like once you left Knight of Wands energy, that's movement, that's travel. It's like you came back home to yourself. Here's the 9 of Cups. Super, super happy, joy, joy. Very comfortable in your own skin. I feel like you figured out that the person that you left, that's what's coming through. You left someone. And although even if you're the one that had to leave someone, it still kind of sucks, right? But I feel like this person, the 5 of Swords, and I'll get clarification on this, but with the 5 of Swords, I feel like the person that you left was really, really manipulative and very harsh and critical and judgmental. Just kind of like, okay, this is coming through. This is so weird. Nanny boo-boo. Very childish and immature. So I feel like once you left and exited that situation, the 9 of Cups, you felt so much better about the whole situation. You know what I mean? For others of you, I feel like you recently traveled and you met somebody on that trip, and it was kind of like I'm not here for, like you were passionate, like I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, baby. And maybe they kind of like were like, I'm picking up for some of you. They were like, okay, I'm hearing DEFCON clinger. Oh my God. I'm getting like a visual of the Wedding Crashers, DEFCON clinger. That movie is freaking hilarious, by the way. Anywho, once you got home, you're like, oh, I'm back home. I'm home to glue. I'm happy again. For others of you on the travel or on the moving, the relocation thing, I got 3 storylines going on here. Romance, travel, and moving, like relocating. I feel like you were sad about having to relocate. I feel like there was drama and there were issues with the 3 of Pentacles and the overarching energy and the 5 of Swords. There were people that weren't happy about that because there's 6 people. There's 6 people in the pictures in both of those cards. And there were people that weren't happy about you relocating. I'm picking up married. You're married. And it was because of your spouse. I feel like your spouse initiated the move. And now that you're where you're at, you're feeling so much better. The drama's gone and you're actually digging it and you're loving it. And that's what's happened in the recent past. Wow, that's a lot that's come through for that. Yeah, the bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, like real clear, like you feel so much better. Oh my God, that's so cool. The 6 of Wands, you know, like accomplishment, achievement, like really enjoying the transition and the move. So what's coming in right now in the present for you, 6 of Cups with the Justice card, it's like, okay, so I feel like for some of you dealing with the past, dealing with that romance situation, it's like a new person, a person from your past. A person from your past, 6 of Cups, is kind of like knocking on your door like, hey, what's up, yo? And they could be a Libra because here's the Justice card. I feel like with the sun and the star and the back end energy, it's giving me vibrations of like, you guys are soulmates. And this is really shocking for you right now. Again, lots of storylines coming through on this, so bear with me on it. I feel like they're circling around. It doesn't surprise me though, because aren't we in Mercury retrograde? Right? Wow. Really, really interesting. So what's coming in? Okay, so I'm going to have to get clarification on that. That's just way so much. Okay, wait. This is what's happening. In the near future, King of Wands energy. Wow. I feel like you are taking your power back. Going from the Knight of Wands energy to the King of Wands. I have to backtrack because I'm picking back up on the threads in the present. I just addressed the romantic situation. There were 2 people involved. You kind of had a one and doneer on your travels, right? And that's over. And like, you're like, whew, dodge that bullet, right? And now in the present, I feel like you got home, you're feeling good about yourself, and all of a sudden, here comes Mercury retrograde coming in. I believe it's in Sagittarius. Don't hold me to it though, okay? But the Six of Cups with the sun and the moon, it's like this is somebody that you've been with before. And I'm getting like star-crossed lovers vibes where you didn't think it was going to be able to come together. But I feel like they are coming in and they want like a commitment. The Justice card, it's like they're coming in way balanced. Again, you could be dealing with a Libra, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo, or you could be one of those signs. And I have Pisces out here twice, so that's pretty loud to me. But it's like I feel like with the Justice card, like they want a commitment. They're coming in balance. They want to come in with some type of a commitment because the Justice card can be like legal. It could be marriage. It could be like, let's move in together. Like I feel like they want to escalate this pretty quickly. Okay. But I feel like Spirit's like with the overarching energy, the Three of Pentacles, it's like slow down and don't move so fast with this. It's okay to take it slow, even if this person wants to move very quickly, or maybe you're wanting to move very quickly. And I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, it's like don't let sometimes distractions that are coming, like Dory's coming through, like, oh my God, like always seeing the next shiny thing kind of vibe or energy. But I feel like with the Three of Pentacles, it's like, look, this person with the soulmate energy, it's a destined experience to have, right? But it doesn't mean you have to go so fast. Take it slow and stay focused on the situation so that you can make really good decisions. What's coming in the future, and again, I'll get clarification on this. What's coming in the future is definitely you taking action on some level or they taking action. The King of Wands. I'm feeling like this person knows what they want. I feel like you know what you want. And that's why the High Priestess is showing up. Like you have a very deep inner knowing. You know what you want. Okay, so I'm going to flip on back to what's going on in the present. For those of you that have come back from like recent travels or whatnot, I feel like that actually ties in. You've come back from this travel and that's where this person from your past is coming in. For the others of you that have just recently relocated in the recent past, I feel like I'm hearing closing on the deal with the Justice card, and it's making you really happy with the Six of Cups. Like it's making you feel giddy, like child giddy. Like you're really happy. For others of you, I feel like there's another opportunity to get into another contract of some sort. I feel like maybe investment property. Real estate has been really loud for me today with these readings. And it's kind of giving me that energy because I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles. This is like a church. But this could also just be, maybe you're buying a church. Maybe you're buying an old church and you're rehabbing it. That's coming through. That's very, very specific for someone. Rehabbing an old church. Some of you for philanthropic reasons. For others of you to live in. That's interesting. That's kind of cool. So yeah, again, for the King of Wands in the future, if you identify as that, that's definitely taking action on it. And it's a good move. You're trusting your intuition with the High Priestess and you're taking action on that. So I really like that energy. Let's go ahead and start clarifying because this is really wild. I need to take another sip. This is really wild. It makes really sense. Like that's when I was saying like Spirit wants you to really slow down and think about this for a minute. That's why this Oracle card, Watching Clouds, is coming up. Like lie back, relax, and rest for a minute. Like you've got a lot of really great things coming in, and I feel like maybe this is all. Maybe some of you are identifying with all this stuff is happening to you all at once. But regardless of the fact, when we're dealing with any kind of legalities and long-term commitments, we want to move slowly and make sure that we're paying attention to the finer details is what's coming through. And that's why, like with the Three of Pentacles and this Watching Clouds card, it's like slow down and take a minute, take a step back from the situation. Because if there are any illusions, the moon is like there's some type of illusions. This is about going, like taking that minute. The moon illuminates what is being hidden, right? And I feel like when you take that time, it's like the future's so bright, I got to wear shades. The sun card. It's like, hell yeah, this is freaking awesome. And the sun card with the 6 of Cups, it's like, again, whatever this is that's coming in for you, whether this is a long-term relationship, that person from the past coming in, you guys are like soulmate vibes, or this is you buying another real estate, buying that church and rehabbing it, right? It's really going to bring a lot of joy and fulfillment for you. I really like that. All right, so Spirit, I'm not even going to go into the past because I feel like we addressed that really well. Give me more, the 6 of Cups in the present. What's going on with the 6 of Cups? Give me more information about that, Spirit. Help me understand for the viewer. What does the viewer want to know about that? Ha! I'm hearing that song. What's that guy's name? The song's Take Me to Church. Hosier? I don't know. If I'm saying it wrong, I mean no disrespect. It's just like a lot of things are coming through. I'm highly clairaudient, so songs come through that way. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, this is really cool. Wow, King of Wands, the Magician. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Dang, there was some major arcanas clearing that up. This is definitely something that's like a destined experience. Wow. OMG, dudes. Okay. I can't even address the bottom of the deck right now. So with the 6 of Cups, this is wild. Okay, so with the 6 of Cups, I feel like, holy smokes, dudes. Okay, King of Wands, this is like, I feel like this person could also be a fire sign, even if, whether you identify as a fire sign or not. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And it's wild because I have one card on here, that another major that gives me the Leo energy. And then with the Wheel of Fortune, that's Sagittarian energy. You could also be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo with the Magician card. But I feel like you manifested this. In terms of this romantic relationship, this is destined. You manifested this, or they have manifested you. And yeah, this is like a destined experience for you to have. The reason that I say that is because there are just as many, if not more, major arcana cards in the whole spread, which means to me it is a destined like soul experience for the both of you to have. Now, for those of you that are dealing with the real estate experience, I feel like this is definitely something that you've been working towards and that you've been manifesting on. And again, this is destined, and this is looking like a really great investment with that King of Wands energy, that entrepreneurial energy. Because the King of Wands doesn't do anything unless it's really for the best of everyone. It's gotta be for the betterment of everyone, or it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And the Magician energy in this is like, you've got all of the aces, Ace of Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, this is like good karma. Especially with that Justice card energy, this is really good karma coming your way. So I like that. It's a good experience. Very, very cool. Yeah, it's like on the bottom of the deck, because I work with a lot of energy on the bottom of the deck, because a lot of the times it's like what's happening in the subconscious with you. It's like the Two of Swords. To me, in this reading, the Two of Swords isn't about you blocking anything. It's about you radically accepting and like trusting your inner guidance. But again, I feel like with her eyes covered, again, Spirit's like, I really, really want you to take that rest and take a minute before you jump into this. Just make sure you're paying attention to all the details. Okay? And also taking a rest, because maybe there's a little bit of a divine timing thing happening, is what I'm picking up on, that, you know, Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on other opportunities as well. I'm picking up, it's connected to this. This is you being in acceptance, being in between two scenarios, two worlds, and you're okay with it. You're taking a chill for a minute. Because again, it's like, check this out. I've got the Hierophant, the Three of Cups, and the Temperance card. So again, it's like the Hierophant. This is about some type of a commitment. So again, for the romantic story, this person's coming in with a long-term commitment. Like they're ready to lock it down, and I feel like you feel like you're ready to lock it down too. Like this is again, I picked up on star-crossed lovers, and again, star-crossed lovers are usually the story ends that you're not meant to be together, that you can't be together in this particular lifetime, but you've been together in like several lifetimes before. But in this particular instance, I feel like, and no, this is destined. These are your angels with the Temperance card. And it's like patience, like chill, we're working on this. And the Three of Cups, this is celebration. This is celebration. Maybe in the past with the Five of Swords, because again, this is somebody coming in from your past. Maybe in the past when you guys were together, I'm picking up on third party. Like there was infidelity with that Five of Swords and this Three of Cups. Also with the High Priestess, there could have been infidelity in the past, but I feel like, I don't think that's going to be the case this time. I don't think that's going to be the case this time because I picked up that this person's coming back in really like squared off, like balanced. You know what I mean? Like they've grown. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm picking up on them going from the Knight to a King energy. Like they've really grown. You know what I mean? But again, it's not for me to decide. It's for me to empower you to trust your inner guidance. And Spirit's guidance is very, very steady for me that Spirit would like you to just take a minute, like savor what's happening. You know, like it's so freaking exciting. But take a mimic. Take a second, take a minute and get, perspective. Watching clouds, getting perspective. Yeah, it's like get balanced. Temperance is about choosing to become balanced. You want to be balanced, mind, heart, coherence. You want to be in your heart, making the decision from your heart, what guidance you're receiving from inside. You don't want to be reactive and making decisions and choices coming from your head. So your angels are like, also, hey, if you need additional guidance, talk to your angels. I'm being drawn to this. Give me the Five of Swords, actually. Show me the Five of Swords in the back end energy. What was going on with the Five of Swords in the back end energy? Three, two. Queen of Cups, the World card. Okay, so yeah, that's telling me bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. So again, in terms, I'm going back to the romantic situation, this person coming back from your past. I feel like in the past, they definitely had a third party, like a Queen of Cups is popping off. So this is like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, right? That is over. World card, major way of being is over. I feel like they're not doing that anymore. But again, this is up to you to trust your intuition. Also, the Queen of Cups can be about a real big healing. Like they've healed whatever is within them that, like, I'm picking up on avoidant behavior in the past. Avoidant behavior. Yeah, and I feel like they've healed. Three of Swords. Yeah, they choose balance. Yep. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. They're looking for long-term commitment. The Sun card. Ooh, I'm getting chills on that one. They're looking for long-term commitment with you. This is not a one and done with you. In terms of the Five of Swords, how I would plug that in for the real estate situation. What I'm picking up for in terms of the real estate situation with the Five of Swords is that in the past, you may have made decisions on the fly, like impulsivity is coming through. Impulsivity. Like the Five of Swords can also be about, thinking that like there's five swords and they're really freaking heavy swords, right? And mentally you're like, I can carry all five swords and take it, but they're so heavy and things drop off and deals crumble. I feel like that's why Spirit's like, please don't repeat the past. Like that way of being is over. Like you're not impulsive anymore, but don't lean back into old ways because this opportunity is presenting itself and you're excited about it. Again, it's nothing that is meant for you is going to leave you. That's why Spirit's like, trust me, trust in divine timing, take a pause, get away from the situation for just a minute and like give yourself time to really get that final guidance on how to execute the transaction. It's a destined thing, so you don't need to worry about it, but you don't want to repeat. Show me more information about the High Priestess in the future, and then we're going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up, Buttercup. 3, 2, and 1. I hope this is making sense for you guys, because it's not really making a lot of sense for me, because I'm all over the board, like all these different... Okay, show me the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here in the near future? Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like... give me more information about the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords just came out. Give me more information about the Ten of Swords. What's going on with the Ten of Swords? Three, 2, oh, and 1. Okay. Okay. So, okay, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, 5 of Swords, Ace of Wands, Devil, Capricorn. What's coming through for me with the Ten of Swords, because when I'm talking in romantic situation, and now I've got the Emperor coming out too, which could be Aries energy. So we've got all of the major arcanas that represent the fire signs. So we're definitely dealing with fire signs out here. I feel like with the High Priestess being out here and the King of Wands, it's like before you take action, the High Priestess is asking you to slow down and take a pause. Okay, make sure that you're extremely well rested and you're very grounded and centered before you make any decisions, whether this is about the real estate stuff or committing to this person. Okay, because if you don't slow down, impulsivity may kick in and there may be some type of a loss or missing out on some type of an opportunity. And again, I want to be really clear. You're not going to miss out on anything or anyone that is meant for you. Okay. It always circles back around. It's just that if there's something very, very much about, okay, with the Page of Swords, missing some type of communication. So I almost am getting the feeling with the Emperor, it's like not taking action so swiftly, slowing down and making sure that, you're not making choices that are impulsive. That's what's coming through for me. Because when you make choices that are grounded, and again, whether this is you making a choice or them making a choice or whoever is involved with it, it's like the plans are already in motion. 3 of Pentacles. But you've got to stay focused and take it slower. If you rush it, if you push it, what's coming through, if you rush it and you push it too quickly, or they rush it and push it too quickly, it's not going to turn out how you wanted it to. And it could kind of turn up into some type of a Ten of Swords in situation, and we don't want to do that. So again, that Ten of Swords is coming up in the future. So you definitely have the power if you slow down and take that guidance. Here's the Ace of Pentacles, long term. But you've got to have your mindset right. There's the 5 of Swords again. This is an opportunity for a breakthrough. This is an opportunity for a breakthrough moment. And this is an opportunity for breaking away, Devil card energy in the bottom of the deck, breaking away from old patterns in terms of how you're showing up and making these decisions. So what is the final guidance, Spirit? Final guidance, final action, confirmation. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Yeah, it's like 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles, I definitely feel like with the Five of Wands, that can be a tendency to have like internal drama, like really questioning yourself. Or this could also be like there's multiple people involved in this real estate transaction, or multiple people involved even outside of you as a couple. It's like that's why Spirit's like, you need boundaries. Nine of Wands. You need to have boundaries with yourself and other people. And maybe those boundaries look like, look, I'm not saying no, but I'm not agreeing to anything yet either. I need a minute. I need a minute. Page of Pentacles. I need to slow this down, and I need a minute to contemplate this, because the Pentacles can be about learning and integrating and applying lessons that you've learned from the past. So again, you're not walking into a Ten of Swords situation. Yeah, the Knight of Cups on the bottom and the Strength card and the Two of Cups. It's like I feel like this person that's coming back in is definitely meant to be with you, and or this real estate transaction, whatever this is, it's meant to be there. But there's something really hardcore about pausing and having some type of reflection period. That can be restful activities. That can also, Knight of Cups, it can also be about going and having a little bit of fun, just getting away from that offer, whatever it is, business, real estate, love, just for a minute, getting away from the people, the external people that are involved in it, that Five of Wands, because it's like you don't need external people's validation on anything. This is about finding finding the inner guidance and trusting yourself, not what other people think about it. It's not about what other people think. I feel like let's get a surrender card, and I'm gonna wrap this up. Wow, this is a lot longer than I anticipated. If you find, if you're aligning with my energy and you want to go deeper, like want me to tap into your specific energy about this, my booking link is in the description box. Hit me up and let's get after it. Let's nail it. Let's nail it down. Otherwise, always appreciate all the likies and the subscribies and the follows, right? What does this collective need to surrender or surrender to help them through the process of making these decisions and choices? Please and thank you. I'm hearing lots of really great things coming in, things that you've been wanting. It's just Spirit really wants you to slow down and make these decisions and choices from your heart, from trusting your inner guidance, not the influence of others on the outside of it. 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, bottom of the deck, surrendering to your full power, more Leo energy coming in. And again, surrendering your belief in scarcity. I feel like in the past, you may have, dealt with scarcity where it's like, I got to hold on so tight, or I have to get more of this, otherwise I'm going to lose out on it. There's not enough for everybody kind of energy. It's like the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. And this way you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So it's like, again, these opportunities, whether it's this romance coming in or these real estate opportunities or whatever career business endeavors that are coming in, it's like, don't act on it so fast where it's impulsive and it's out of a place of I'm going to lose out on this. And I think I've mentioned that a few times, like nothing that is meant for you, nothing or anyone that is truly meant for you is going to disappear. And if you miss out on the opportunity to act on it in that particular moment, if it is truly meant for you, if they are truly meant for you, it will circle back to you when you are ready for it. I hope that helps. I'm going to leave it here. Again, drop something in the comments. Let me know how it resonates. Even an emoticon, I love that too. And again, do all the likey things and the subscribey things. And thank you so much for being with me if you're still here. Until the next time, my loves, be well, love well, live well. Chef's kiss vibes. I love you all.